Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome, Rofis guys, brochacherinos and brochacherinas. We have an amazing day here in Macedonia. Hopefully you have an amazing day there, wherever you are on planet Mars or something. And if you have like any things about video that I'm currently doing, I haven't really done much videos about this. Let me know down in the comments as well. So this is three times recording this video. Like I re-recorded this video 3 times so far, because once my OBS crashed and the microphone was muted and something else was issue, but hopefully this will be good now. So let's just go, guys. I'm gonna start here. I will not stay in one spot and explain stuff, because I think that I'm gonna talk a lot during the dungeon anyway. So let's just move over to the boss here. From the start, you see I pull everything and they just follow me. I'm gonna pop all the cooldowns here that is possible for my class, and these guys will die so fast. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the gear, I'm gonna talk about the legendaries, I'm gonna talk about lots of things, what you can get from this stuff. You can actually do this for legendaries for yourself. If you wanna farm legendaries, you can do these dungeons, or you can boost them for gold. You know, you can boost people for gold. They want experience, you want gold, so basically you have compromise there. And you can do this for loot. If you have like anything that... Oh god, I'm skinning something. If you want to get some nice thing from here, maybe trinket or relic or something that you think that you're missing on your Twink or something, you can do this as well. You know, you don't have to do it for like boosting people only. I'm gonna pull everything here and we're gonna go to the right side first. I'm gonna explain later why, but for now just bear with me. Just gonna dot everything because the dots are doing damage to them, and the damage is healing me because I have 43% of leech. Now, talking about my gear, how much gear I have, it's 832 right now. Item level is level 101, but you don't have to have that high. You know, I started doing this with like 810 item level, and it went pretty good for me. I had around 15 to 20% leech at the start when I was starting with dungeons and everything, and it was pretty decent. Now, I had difficulties as a DK with that item level, the minimum item level I mentioned, like 810 with 15% leech. I had difficulties with that item level because these mobs hurt. You know, if you want to pull the whole dungeon, these mobs hurt. And if for people that say, yeah man, I can do the same shit with 930 item level, it's level 110, you cannot. Okay, just that's bullshit, because like it's impossible. First of all, these mobs are scaling up with me. I mean, scaling down for me, you know, they're trying to hit my level, but my item level, it's, you know, it's corresponding for level 110 person, you know, so I have level 110 gear on level 101 guy, so no matter how good gear you will be as level 110, Blizzard will always balance the numbers, and you will never be able to do it as fast as I can. You will first of all die as soon as you pull as many as I pulled now. When you get to this spot here, after you killed all those mobs, you need to type /target Fen, you know, like Fenrir. You see Fenrir /target Fen, and you need to enable into target tracking here. You need to enable the target here. So you have you see, I can see the point where this guy is. You know, like when I target him, target Fen, it will show me either here or here. So it can be on 2 spots, so that's the best way of finding where Fenrir is. You know, you can go to one spot and come back. I'm just telling you the easiest way, but yeah. So that's the threshold of gear as a DK. You know, for Druid will be probably a bit higher than what is for DK, because as DK I have a lot of survival. You know, I have insane damage. As you saw on the first boss, when I popped all cooldowns, I had like around 1 million and more. Then 1 million, I usually have like 1.5 million that boss when I do everything properly. Currently I'm not as focused, but you know, as a DK I have a lot more survival as well. My armor is giving me some, you know, physical damage reduction with passive. I have anti-magic shell, icebound fortitude, and lots of other things to keep me alive. And after every time I kill a mob, you see I get a charge of Death Strike, which is free. It heals me 100% increased healing, Death Strike, and also it's free, you know, it doesn't take any runic powers. You can see I just used it and no runic power spent. So it's pretty amazing, you know, you kill guy, Death Strike, kill guy, Death Strike. You can do like that with less leech, but when you have more leech, you just spam 2 buttons and that's pretty much all you have to do. So these guys are all skinnable, like all these mobs are skinnable here. You can come here and skin if you want to, but don't. You know, if you want to skin, go to Dark Art Ticket. If you're coming here for something specific and you want to increase the efficiency of your run, like you get more gear, gold or something, that is good to skin these guys. But generally, you don't want to pull more mobs than, you know, necessary for you to make yourself a path to go to the next boss, you know. So that's what it's important when you're running for yourself. When you're running for other people that are in your group to reach experience, then you want to pull as many as you want mobs, because, you know, it gives them experience, right? Shit. Alright, never mind. I misused my cooldown there. Doesn't matter though. I'm gonna have it until the next boss. Alright, so we're about to kill Fenrir now, and after that you just mount up here. You don't need the Odin's Blessing here, and that is why I haven't... man, my microphone is too far. That is why I haven't really went for the left side first, you know. Here I can mount up, on the other side I cannot mount up, so I leave the Hyria to be second boss because I need the sprint to come back faster from Hyria. Alright, so you come to the same way as you came in. Now, talking about classes that can do this, every class can do this, you know, like every class can do this. It's all about gear optimization, what gear you're gonna buy, what gear you're gonna put in your slots, whether you're gonna go for leech, whether you're gonna go survival build or not. It's really dependent on classes, so I cannot really cover all the classes how you can do this stuff, but I can show you as a DK how you can do this. As druid is pretty similar. If you don't have enough leech, you're gonna end up kiting a lot, you know, the mobs you need to kite, slow them, kite them, you know, dot them, do starful, kite, until you get back with health. But generally, man, I'm about to sneeze. Anyway, generally that's how, sorry for that by the way, that's how you do this as a DK. Man, what the fuck is wrong with my sneezing? Wow. You saw that? I talk while I sneeze, man. This is a rare skill. I should sign up for X Factor. I can sneeze while talking. What? Yeah, I'm gonna pull everything here as well. As you can see, I cleared up the whole room. Like I cleared everything because I'm currently showing you as there was a guy following behind me. You know, for experience or something. Let's just dot everything. Same rule as before, dot everything so you get some heals with leech. I'm gonna pull this guy. I'm gonna move in the middle here. And probably I want to use Breath of Sindragoso so I can clear all this stuff really quickly. Now, Soulstain is the boss that you want to target here. If you are, for example, never mind. Actually, I'm gonna pull this guy now. As soon as Eye of the Storm is over, oh my God! Wait! I actually had to use that strike there. What the hell happened? Wow, I lost focus. You see, I was about to die. Meanwhile, as soon as the first guy finishes with his Eye of the Storm, you know, the bubble thingy that he does like special ability, you pull the second guy and they will missynchronize their special abilities. You see, this guy just finished Sanctify and the other guy starts doing the Eye of the Storm. If you don't have enough gear to survive these two abilities, then I would suggest you to, you know, either pull them separately or pull them one by one. I mean, pull them together, but just synchronize their things, you know. Eye of the Storm. When Eye of the Storm is about to end, like it's 20% of the cost, that's the best time to pull this other guy from here, you know. So yeah, let's just kill this boss so the other boss spawns so I don't have to lose more time. Usually this run takes me around, as I said, around 10 minutes. I don't know if you said, but it doesn't matter. I'm recording this 3 times so my brain runs in a loop. So yeah, there you go, everything is dead. Yeah, this run usually takes me like 10 minutes or something to do it, 10 to 15 minutes when I'm focused and using cooldowns and everything properly. But here I might do, I might need more time because I'm currently trying to focus on explaining more than playing the game pretty much. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this boss on this side because I think that it's necessary for me to go on the other side. Because this guy can never kill me, man, even if I stay outside the storm. There's no way. The gear is too overpowered. I don't have legendary, by the way, for people that will ask, man, I've noticed you don't have legendary. I don't have legendary because my rogue haven't finished 800 blacksmithing, which currently is done. The other day I finished 800 with blacksmithing, but I was lazy to get the blood of Sargeras. I think I'm missing like 10 or something. I was lazy to get that. I don't want to buy it from auction house. It's only like 160 to 200,000. I don't know how much it is, but I didn't want it to go and buy it off auction house because I already have everything I need. Demon Steel bar, 50 Blood of Sargeras. I have the ability to craft that stuff. So yeah, you see I cannot mount up here, so this speed that this killing this boss will give me is pretty useful here. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think it's worth buying that from auction house. Man, my nose is fucking itchy. So yeah, man. Alright, this is the last part of this dungeon, and it's probably one of the most, you know, time consuming because you don't get much experience here. However, you have 2 bosses that when you complete, you're gonna get 19,000 experience. If you're running this, I mean, this is something to get all the time. Like, even if you walk into a dungeon, you get 19,000 experience when you finish the dungeon. However, when you run a random Legion dungeon, you also get some extra experience, artifact power and gold and stuff that people appreciate. So if you have, you know, as I mentioned before, you know, if you have like 4 people or something following you, it's better to go a random dungeon because that extra experience compensates the length of the dungeon. The risk of getting this dungeon through the random group finder, it's compensated by the extra experience they're getting, so it's still it doesn't matter really. So yeah. By the way, if I missed something or if I rambled about something that you didn't really understood from the videos, just let me know in the comments below what was that, or what would you like to learn more about these runs or twinking generally, or anything else, because currently I'm just rambling while I'm doing this run. I'm just rambling some random information that you've been asking me for the past, I don't know, couple months since I made the first video about twinking and it exploded. I've received a lot of questions about twinking, so if you have any specific question about anything about twinking, let me know and I will do my best to answer it. Even if it's not about twinking, I'm getting a lot of ideas from you guys from the comments, so it means a lot to me when you just type some idea there. It helps me to not really think about what would you like to watch, but rather I see that in the comments. When like 10 people or something request the same stuff, I'm usually like, okay, these guys are probably wanting this stuff, so yeah. These mobs, it doesn't matter what order you're gonna do them, you know. If you're wondering, hey man, why you pulled the mobs like that, it doesn't matter. I just went there and there, you know. It's pretty random how you kill these mobs, at least for me. So yeah. How much so far we have in this dungeon? 12 minutes. Yeah man, 2 more bosses, around 14-15 minutes I think it will take the whole dungeon. Even though I'm not focused, it's enough. You see, as soon as you pick up the ages here, the Skovald will pop up and say, "No, I too have proven my worth, Odin. I am God King Skovald. These mortals dare not challenge my claim to the ages." Well, I dare, bro. What can you do about that? Let's see. Show me what you got. Yeah man, I found Monk to be also really good for boosting people in dungeons because it's really fast. You know, the mobility that Monk has, it's insane. You know, like you roll, you have sprint, and then you have like the flying serpent kick, and then you have some other stuff that you can, you know, pull out from your sleeve. So, you know, monks are really crazy. What I dislike about DKs and boosting dungeons as a DK, it's the fact that you have shit mobility, man. DK has the worst mobility out of all the classes that, you know, that are currently in the game, and it annoys me. But, you know, it's something that if you, I mean, if you have the legendary, it will be a lot better because you get like, how much, 15% more speed when you're out of melee range or something, or out of the combat or something. I don't know how that works, but because I don't have the legendary, but I will test it and give you a feedback on the legendaries and stuff. So far I have only tested druid, or actually leather legendary. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, monk is also pretty good. Druid is good. What else is good? Demon hunter is not bad as well, but for demon hunter you might need to have a bit more leech, because I found demon hunters, especially Havoc demon hunter, which is DPS demon hunters, have a lot more, you know, they're a lot more squishy. So demon hunters might not be the best choice, but they are pretty viable. I can tell you that I have demon hunter that is really high, you know, really high geared as well, and I found to be a bit more difficult than whatever other class I'm playing, you know, like druid and monk and DK. So yeah, but if you have any other experience that you have experienced, just let me know down in the comments. I want to see what's your experience with twinking and boosting people. I've been boosting people for gold for a long time, and currently I stopped because there are lots of competition. I've mentioned that in some of the other videos, and people actually understood that it's nice gold, and they started doing. So I have a lot more competition now, but it doesn't matter, you know. I have other ways of obtaining gold. I'm just doing this for you so I can show you how you can do this, you know. This is how I've been boosting Halls of Valor for a really long time. People have been satisfied with my boosting, and I just want to, you know, just give you something, you know, from my personal experience, how you can do the stuff better or something. So yeah. Alright, I need to get this guy to 80%, and then the dungeon is done, and I will get like 19%, 19,000 experience from this dungeon. Alright, runic brand, give me the red one, fuck. Okay, you see everything crits, man. Everything I do crits, because I have how much? 50% crit? Yeah, 46% critical. It's useful for bosses, like when you're boosting dungeon, when you really want to do that professionally. It's good to have food, flask, potions and everything else. I don't have anything here, and that's why the run has lasted for how much? 16 minutes, 15 minutes, I don't know how much it is now, but it doesn't matter. That's how much the run lasted for me, because I wasn't really going for a pro mode boosting here. I just wanted to show you the way, or the route on how I am boosting Halls of Valor. Now that was all, guys. This was the dungeon. If you learned something, I'm really happy, or if I helped you in any way, I'm really honored to do that. And if you like the video, guys, feel free to give it a thumbs up and comment your opinion below. And if you want some more of this stuff, like twinking stuff, gold farming stuff, whatever else that is connected to World of Warcraft, just give a subscribe. And until the next time, guys, love you much, no homo. I've been Uber and forever, bro. And listen to parents, guys. See ya, and Uber off.